Yo, 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 yo. Let's get the music going. Let's put it in the right place. There we go. What's happening, people? What's happening? Look at gold go. Look at gold go. Do you think gold still got furthermore to drop? Or are we gonna push up from here? That is the question. That's the question. Because we got this support where it's holding. We got this support where it's holding. We've got this engulfing on the 30-minute right here. We had a decent push up. So I mean, if this candle flips and we break this high, I think we continue up. But if we're gonna continue this bearish structure, then I mean, look, we've kind of got this going on right here. If we break that low, we can keep going down. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, so let me start with the daily. Let's start with the daily. All right, so the daily, massive drop. As you can see, we're not close to yesterday's low yet. We still have, how many pips is this? 400 pips. I say we're not close, but that could be free gold candles. Do you know what I mean? That drop. 4 hour. 4 hours obviously bearish, but we haven't broken the previous 4 hour low. We've pushed down, we've come close. So I mean, if this 4 hour does decide to flip in the next hour and 20, then we could be getting a higher low. But looking at the 4 hour time frame, we do have two pretty equal highs up here. We do have pretty much two equal highs. So could be a double top. I was talking about it in the discords. Does look like a double top. That would mean the neckline is all the way down here, and for this pattern to play out, so you go from the neckline to the head, 1,700 pips. So we're looking at a decent drop, 1,007. So around here. So yeah, back down into the early 4,000s, low 4,000s. So we'll see. I mean, as long as you respect this previous 4 hour low, I think, you know, we have an opportunity where we can get a decent pullback. And if gold wants to continue down, you know, we just get a bit more structure. I want to keep an eye on this 4 hour time frame. I do, because I want to see if this 4 hour low gets broken and what this 4 hour candle's looking like when it flips, if it flips. All right, pound yen, GJ. So GJ's bullish. We broke that previous high. Looks like GJ's, you know, looks like a inverted head and shoulders here. So we've got left shoulder, head, right shoulder, got neckline. If we can break above this resistance at 203.4 ish, just to clear that level, you know, I think we continue pushing up. And pound yen, so this is what I had marked up earlier. Got this resistance here, got the closure above. Didn't take this trade though, so I was too busy watching gold. But it's a pretty clean move. Closure above, boom, go up. Not bad. Oh, gold's dropping. GJ, I would anticipate GJ continue up. I would be looking for some structure here though, because we've just had a push, big push. I'll be looking for a support or a retest with the broken resistance, and then more of a push up. But we'll see. I want to see if gold breaks below this support here, 42.52. This is quite a little tumble it's having right now. Let's see if we just drive down. So that's 110 pip candle. All right, so maybe we're cancelling out this push up. But I do remember I drew out the structure here. So if this is creating a lower high, then yeah, we just need to break this low, break this 4-hour low, and then just keep dropping, keep falling. Look at this. Ooh, we're dropping here. We're dropping. We are dropping. What are we thinking, guys? Benny, what's good? Gold's confused, man. Gold knows exactly what gold wants to do. If gold looks like it wants to continue down, to be fair, like if it's creating this lower high here, then yeah, we're going down. Look, 15, we haven't broken, even though we've pushed up from this support, we actually haven't broken any structure. We haven't had a change of structure, have we? Look, when we got this support that was formed here, this engulfing, it didn't break above this last lower high, so you know. Let's see what gold's doing here. Let's see. Alright, we're back up. These swings though, man, you really have to get a good entry on gold if you're trying to take any trades and be in and out. $42.59. Oh yeah, let me get my, I need to put the chat up here. I've got to do a pop-out chat. It's easy for me to see when I have it separate. What am I doing? Content. There we go. Oh, gold's coming back down. Echo, what's going on, Echo? How you doing? Pop out chat. Perfect. There we go. All right, now I can see the chat properly now. Just copy that. Wicked. Cool. All right, man. Let's see what market is saying for gold today. Let's see what market's saying. Echo, why is gold falling like this? That is a good question. I mean, I think gold is just pulling back from all-time highs. It can't just continuously go up. It can't. It has to have pullbacks. Looking at the structure, yeah. If you look at this 4-hour structure right here, every time we've had these double tops, or every time on the 4-hour, a 4-hour resistance has been approached, gold has had a pullback. Like at a high, and it hasn't closed above. It's had a pullback. So we've had it here. So look here, we had a pullback. Here we sort of pushed up, tapped, had a pullback. So, I mean, we've seen this kind of double top happen quite a lot. Now, is gold, are the fundamentals bearish enough for gold to keep continuing down? I don't know. So let's take a look. Let's see what market has to say. So what could push gold down to 42.15? What could push gold down? So stronger US inflation data prompts Fed hawkishness, strengthening USD. So we're supposed to have CPI. CPI is we've already missed that. That was supposed to be last week or the week before. Reduced geopolitical risk or easing inflation concerns. So like I said, we don't really know. We do have PMIs end of this week. So PMIs. Hold on. Yeah, we could see something with PMIs. Hold on. Let me. Is the music too loud? Let's turn it down just a little bit. US employment data beats expectations. So we would be expecting that Thursday. But still no news about the government shutdown. Still not nearing anything from what I'm hearing. Global economic growth prospects improve, reducing gold safe haven demand. So that's obviously dependent on other countries and what they're doing. So I mean, it's a lot of things that need to come together for like a massive sell-off. What could push price up? ECB and the Fed dovish, weaker USD due to this government shutdown, which, like I said, I haven't seen anything about them nearing any type of resolution, and easing US-China trade tensions. China and the US, they need to stop this beefing, man. It's really causing a lot of volatility. But how was everyone's London session? I caught some of these sells right here, and it's a trade I wouldn't usually take, but I was really watching the way gold was moving. So I saw this candle push up. I saw the push up here, and then yeah, gold had a strong push up. And then this candle, this 8 o'clock candle just dropped. It was just straight down. Tapped into this support. I was like, you know what? If this support breaks, the next candle, 8:30 candle breaks the low, I think it's going to drop. So I just put a little sell stop. Put a sell stop in. And gold literally just opened and just drove straight through. And I closed at, let me check what I closed at. It's about 150 pips, maybe 140 pips, something like that. History. What am I doing? Oh yes, it's here. Could gold pull back up? Crazy. Yeah, it's 150 pips. I got in at 43.23 and closed at 43.07, 43.08. 07.92 to be precise. So it was 42, 43, literally as this candle broke, and then got out up here. Yeah, madness. And I closed like it was driving down, and then I had this support here, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna close. And then I saw it close below that. I thought, oh, is it a breakout? Should I get in again? By the time I thought about it, it already broke and but it's a nice range down though. Twice. Two nice ranges. Two really nice ranges. So I mean, from here to here, look, 223 pips, and then from here down to here, another 480 pips. Look, one candle, boom, all the way down. Mad. Right, how big is this range below in case we get a breakout? 300 pips. Let's see. If we break this low, yeah, we should be good to continue. If we can actually break this low. Oh, it's looking good, isn't it? It's looking good. If we can finally break this support. All right, here we go. Last 5 minutes. That's where we'll get the, we might get the drive down, you know. This 5 minutes here. Yo. What's up, Ash? What's up, Rosie? I think gold is about to tanky banky. Yeah, if it breaks this 4-hour low, I think it's gonna push. Let's see what this 5-minute candle does. We're probably gonna get a 150 pip 5-minute candle. Here we go, here we go. Have we broken that low yet? Not yet. Not yet, not yet. Yes, gold, gone. The M5 candles on that fall are massive. Yes, they are. I think this is going to be another one. I think this is going to be another big candle as we drop. This is going to be another big drop. So we're finally pushing below this support. Here we go. Here we go. Knew it was coming. How far are we gonna drop though? Did we break that low yet? Or are we just making a bottom wick for this candle? Definitely was expecting gold to be here when I woke up. Man, I watched the drop from earlier. I watched the drop. So gold came, it closed below Asian range for one. It closed below Asian low, and then let me see. It closed below Asian low, then it pushed back up, and then I was like, okay, it looks like it's gonna make a lower high. And it's exactly what it did. This candle just dropped. And it was just straight down. This candle was straight up. This candle was straight back down. I was like, nah, gold's about to fall. 200 pips, just straight back down. I was like, gold's about to fall. And then, yeah. I was like, I can't wait for this closure below. Once it breaks these lows, that's it. But I did not anticipate it would come all the way down here. This would have been a... It would have been a banger if I'd held all the way, but 700 pips, I don't think I could have held all that way. Honestly, I don't think I could have done it. Yeehaw, what's going on? Hello, hello. Update available. The falls have been huge. Yes, 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 they have. Yes, they have. All right, so we've got the 1 o'clock candle. So we still closed respecting this support, which is crazy. I didn't think gold would hold at this support here. So are we gonna get a retrace, a proper retracement, or are we just gonna make a top wick, finally break this low, and then just keep driving down? I think we drop, you know. I do, just because of the structure is just looking so bearish. And look, yeah, we're going down. Man, these candles are so big. Look, from the high to this low, it's 110 pips. I'm just thinking about in terms of a trade, maybe just taking a break of this low, little impulse entry, but then stop loss. Even if I had the stop loss above the entry candle high, it's still 110 pips. Man, so gotta get used to big stop losses, man. It's normal now. Facts, you're right. Where stop losses used to be 10 pips, now it's like it's 100 pips. Nothing you can do really, is there? Nothing you can do about it. Just take it. If the trade is there, the trade is there. Alright, this could just be a nice top wick. A little 1 hour candle top wick. Oof. 1 hour time frame's looking nice and bearish. Let's continue down. Oh shit. I do like the sells, and I like the sells because, you know, if we can break this support, break this low, and this 4-hour low, I think we'll drop. What are your guys' thoughts? What are your thoughts on Goldie today? Are we selling some more? Just this support is not breaking. Echo, I think so. H4 so bearish. Yeah. The 4-hour is there. The 4-hour is making me think gold is going down some more for sure. That's definitely what's leading my bias. And also we got like the bearish structure on the lower time frame too. It's looking quite bearish. So I'm thinking I would like to take a break of this low, but it's just a stop loss. 130 pips. So maybe just reduce the obviously reduce my lot size, which I've been doing anyway. But the only other thing I don't like about it is the fact that we've got all these wicks to the left where we haven't closed below this support. If this candle had closed below, I would have been definitely all in. So I'm just being a bit cautious, I think. Come on, Goldie. Drop for us. Let's break this 4-hour low. Ha! Gold chilling. And look at Gold. Gold said, what? Gold must have heard you typing. Damn. Go on. It's gonna break this 4-hour low and just slap. Go and drive down. Ooh, pulled back. Yeah, gold can't be trusted, man. I can't deal with these 50 pip pullbacks. If I'd taken that trade there, it would have been in and then literally been an instant 50 pip drawdown straight away. Straight away. Instant 50 pip drawdown. Haroon, what's going on? What's going on? Like, the way it's pulling up and down is very off-putting for my entry right now. Yeah, I need a closure below. I need it to fully break this. Yeah, I don't think I could get in unless we close fully below the support. Gold played me today. Lost 200 on my challenge. What was the trades? What was the trades? You weren't taking buys. Gold has been a sell all day. All morning gold has been literally just a sell. But man. Ooh, woo! What the fuck? Yo! Oh man. Okay. Okay, gold. Okay. What can you do? What can you do? Was only going to be a small scalp. There's no such thing as a small scalp on gold. There's no such thing as a small scalp on gold. Like, get that out of your mind. Like, right now. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. Small scalp? Gold's like, what? Jeez. Ah, man. This is definitely going to be one for the journal. You know that. This is one for the journal. This is one for the journal. Because I knew that once we broke this 4-hour low, gold was going to... You didn't take buyers there. You didn't take buyers there. But not GJ. Yeah. This was not a buy. Once we broke this 4-hour low, I knew gold was gonna drop. I knew gold was gonna drop. Alright, we'll get this 200 back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. But yeah, I don't want to be in a 50 pip drawdown. I didn't want to take beating when this price pulled back. It's crazy. It might go on to test yesterday's low. Yo, what did I say? That was like 400 pips away. Bro, we're already at yesterday's low. Bruh, gold is gonna drop. Wow. I can't believe it just filled this whole range in one go. Boom. I was waiting for a closure below. I was waiting for a closure below. Gold said, why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? Let's go. Alright, cool. 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 I can't believe it just drove down like that. Bruh. Facts. I'm actually really annoyed at that. But yeah, when I say one for the journal, obviously anticipated the move, did think gold was going to drive down, just didn't get that set up. Because I was happy to take that trade up here, a break of the low, even though price has stopped at this support. It's just here I was a bit more hesitant, just because we've had sort of rejections to the left. It was a bit of a stronger support. But, you know, with the 4 hour break in a low, that should have been a better confirmation for me to get into that. Do you know what I mean? Was looking for a bounce at 42.11, but the pressure is too, yo. I don't want to tell people what to do, but I strongly advise against that. I strongly Gold is very dangerous right now. Shouldn't even describe it as dangerous, because, you know, you shouldn't be fearful in the markets, but this is some wicked stuff. I mean, look, I mean, if you did get in there, you'd be what, 100 pips up by now, nearly. Look, it was grabbing liquidity. It was making a bottom wick for this candle right here. Look at that, man. Dangerous is the truth. You gotta be cautious. Nah, facts. It's smacking folks left and right. Yo, that was a dangerous drop. All right, let's see now. We can break below this support here. Now, we've broken the daily low. We've broken yesterday's low. How big is this candle? Because yesterday was a big ass candle. Okay, this candle's already 1,600 pips. Insane. Yesterday's low broke and it happened very fast. At the beginning of the stream, I was like, yesterday's low is about 400 pips away from where we were at. I didn't think it would happen that quick. I ain't gonna lie. There's some support to the left on M30. Yep, I see it all the way. Yeah, they're kind of close now. They're getting smaller. Support there, here. So it's very difficult to pick one when it's like this. So it's got to do it like a whole, like a zone. My cat doing mad stuff. Doing mad things. So yeah, I have this whole area as a 30-minute zone because we've got these higher lows. I mean these these higher lows right here. So it could retest any one of these levels. Would love a pullback here. Yeah. Yes. No, that would be good. If you can get a little pullback. And then maybe some more sells. What was the level on market again? It might have actually just tapped it. Oh my god, it was 42. It was 42.15, wasn't it? Oh my god, it tapped it to a T. Woo. So market saying that's the pullback level, and the bullish target is 4,300. So let's see if market is right. Let's see if market is right. They have good targets. Yes, they do. They do. They do. They do. I'll give them that. But one thing with those targets is you have to keep an eye on them. You have to, because it changes. It does change. So I'll go back to it. I refresh, see what it's saying. I mean, this morning, earlier on, it had 43.80 as a target. And then obviously we've just been selling ever since. So, I mean, it would be great if gold can get back to 4,300. I couldn't imagine trading gold now as a new trader. Oh my God. Anyone starting out needs to start with GJ or GU. Do you know what I mean? Something very slow moving. I would never advise anyone to start with gold now. No way. No way. UJ, yeah, UJ. I think any of the yen pairs, they're a lot more steady. Do you know what I mean? You can grind, really learn some patience. Starting on GJ's insanity. What? Why? GJ is so old and reliable. It's like Mr. Reliable. Miss Reliable. Look at this. Look at the movement. So slow. So slow. Look, you could have a nice breakout here, just slowly grind these pips. I mean, it's taken 1, 2, 3 hours to push 40 pips. If you take this breakout, what's this? 3 hours, 60 pips. Yeah, man. GJ's. When I was messing with GJ, it was fast. Nah. I don't know, man. I feel like GJ's real slow. Real slow. Okay. Ash, what do you think? What do you think? Did you find GJ move slow? Gold Pippin is the original GJ trader that I know. The original GJ trader. Oh shit. GJ only moves quick if there's high impact news. Yo, I get that. I started with UJ, then moved to GJ for a bit more speed. It moves medium speed. I say that after trading gold now. Yes. Gold moves the fastest. We know that for sure. But I think gold, the indices, they all quite like quick moving. Very fast paced. Smoky, them buys would have been a good scalp actually. They would have been a good scalp from 40 to 42.18. It would have been a decent little scalp. It got up to what, 42.32, 42.33. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Wouldn't have been bad. Not bad at all. I really don't like trading against the trend. So even though gold is overall bullish, for me to take buys during this pullback, I would need a really good setup. I was considering taking buys here after this engulfing, but this candle just didn't flip and break this high. I was like, oh no, it's creating a lower high here to continue down. Happened too quick. Oh man, if you'd caught that, you would have really been a sniper. You would have really been a sniper. That drive down was super quick. And even if you had any like buy stops, sell stops, or limit orders, you probably would have been slipped. You definitely would have been slipped. Because yeah, that was a real quick push. Next level from here is 4200s. Yep. If we can, well, yeah, next candle, make a top wick, break this low. I think we just continue down. Looks like we're gonna get that. Interesting daily fall after we gapped up to open the day. Yeah, that was all trickery. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. Like, I really like, so the way this candle yesterday made a high and then closed the way it did, I was anticipating a drop. I initially thought that we were gonna get some new highs during Asian session, but when I looked at the 4-hour time frame, I was like, okay, this looks kind of similar to here, where we pushed up, we kind of tapped the 4-hour resistance and dropped, and then here as well, came up, tapped the 4-hour resistance and dropped. I saw this and I was like, the way it's closed below, I was like, I think it's going to have a pullback. I didn't think the pullback was going to come all the way down here. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think the pullback was going to be this big. But every time we have had these pullbacks, price has come right back up. So I think this pullback is going to be too long. Yeah, but if we are forming this 4-hour double top, it does end around, it plays out around 4030. It's like around here, 4030. Yeah. All right, so we got the new 30-minute candle about to open, and we're respecting these previous supports to the left. So maybe we get a higher low here, maybe we get a push back up, maybe the 4 hour in the last 30-minute pushes up 200 pips, and then we form leaving a long bottom wick, and we respect these 4 hour wicks to the left. What do you reckon? Possibility? Possibility? Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, with the H4 wick to the left, I'm wondering if we're going to reject the lows wicking up before we close. Oh my god. You just stole all my thoughts. You just stole all my thoughts. I was just riffing just now. Imagine. See, that's why I fuck with you. That's why I fuck with you, Ash. That's why, you know, we're here. We here. I love we're on the same page, right? Because I could see it. My initial sell attempt earlier was at 23.23, got cooked, but I knew it was coming down. 23, 24, sorry, what am I reading? Oh no. So you got in around here. Did you get in on the 7:30 candle? Was it the 7:30 candle you got in at as it pushed up? Because I got in at 42.23. I got in here. I had a sell stop right below this candle, and then boom, just before this I put the sell stop right before this 8:30 candle closed. I put it in, but I was anticipating a little wick up and then a drive down. That is a shame. It's like we have the same idea, Smokey, and then you get in just a little bit before I would. I think that happened last week on the stream as well. Just getting a little bit before I do. But you focus on the 5-minute time frame, don't you? Which it should be better for entries because you're getting well, closer entries, I guess, tighter entries. Yeah, I need to slow it down. Hey, listen, once you get them entries right, once you get your entries right, you're good to go. Because that obviously, if the idea is there and your ideas play out, once you get your entries right, then you know what I mean, you're good to go. But yeah, the sells were there. The sells were there. Definitely lovely ranges. These ranges were so big as well, man. Big ranges down. Look. So let me do it from here. Look. 200 pip range. Then down here. 480 pip range. It's big ranges. So I'm kind of thinking if this 4-hour candle closes bearish, cool. But the next candle, the next 4-hour candle, if it respects this low and this support here, or if it retests 4200 because it's a psychological level, that could be somewhere that we get a bounce up from. Or even 4190. If we can respect this 4-hour support, because it's had the most taps. So yeah, I'm kind of between these levels. Gold coming down, retesting anywhere in here, and then maybe coming back up. Because I like this sell-off, I just don't know how long this sell-off goes on for. But I mean, gold having 2000 pip daily candles now is insane. It's actually insane. Because a couple months ago, it was just 1,000 pip days. This is 1,500 pips. Man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All of this candle just means money. Money. Get out of here. Should I just close my eyes and hit sell? You ain't gonna get an answer from me on that. But I wish you luck if you do. I wish you luck. I wish you all the luck. You can grow a nice small account on this type of movement. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. So I had a day last week where I was just catching, I was just closing my trades at 50 pips, 50 pips, 50. I took 4 trades, and I closed all of them around 50. So 50 pips was the average. I think I closed about 200 pips on a day. Like 200 pips on a day is decent. Whereas before it was like 20-30 pips per trade, and probably not even 200 pips. On a really good day it would be like 100 pips in one lot. So for 200 pips, and that was literally being in and out. I think my longest trade was about an hour and a half. One trade was 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So yeah, you can really capitalize off these markets for sure. Alright, so we haven't broken that previous 30-minute low. If this 30-minute pushes up, if it retraces, flips bullish, and somehow manages to push up 300 pips, we're going to have a nice long bottom wick on the 4-hour time frame, respecting these wicks. I would still anticipate the next 4-hour candle to sort of wick down in this area and then push up, if that's what does happen. If not, then I want to see what price does when it comes down into this 4-hour zone. Into this 4-hour zone down here. So that's going to be the next idea. See how that plays out. What time frame is this? There we go. GJ is pushing up slow and steady. GJ is pushing up. So I did want this 4-hour to close above. this resistance to the left. We do have a little minor resistance here, so GJ can just close above there. It's like I'm moving the goalpost, but yeah, if this 4 hour can push up some more. So I was saying this looks like an inverted head and shoulders pattern here. Got left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So I mean, if this was to play out, should have done it from 200, and this plays out, which I think it could, but very slowly. Should be aiming for 205. Yeah, I think 205 looks good. But that'll be a slow push. Oh my god. In fact, no, there's pound CPI tomorrow. Pound CPI tomorrow. It's tomorrow morning. I might stream for that. I might stream London session for that. Do a little double stream. I do like streaming CPI. Might actually catch a GJ trade, like back in the day. True. Yeah, man. Do you know what? I used to have a really good win rate trading pound news. So the PMIs, CPI, and interest rates. Blew my first account because of CPI when I first started trading. I said, Christ almighty, what was that? Listen, I remember when I got into trading, I was at work and my me and my colleagues, we were just started. What happened is we had a customer come in and she was talking about getting into trading, into forex trading. So she was telling us she wanted to buy a laptop and yeah, laptop just for trading and stuff. So me and my colleagues started looking at me and my deputy manager at the time. Like we started looking into forex as well. And then the first app that we had was Trading 212. And I'll never forget, I'd just like throw £100 in it. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then I had a buy on, I think GU. It was GU. And I remember it was lunchtime. It was like coming up to lunchtime. And then the candle just shot up. My trade just shot up. And I was like, oh my God. So what is this? Like, what's happening? Like, it went crazy. But it was so small. It was like a 0.01. It was such rubbish profits. But I had no idea about news and fundamentals, anything. I just thought I was really lucky. Little did I know. It was pound interest rates at 12 o'clock. But I never forget the first time I saw a news candle. And luckily it was in my favor. And that was like right after, not long after Brexit and stuff. Like, yeah. Because I remember it was around Brexit, because every time they were talking about trade stuff, pound yen went crazy. Oh my lord. Like you had to really be on the ball about whatever was going on with Brexit, because whenever they announced something, it would make pairs go crazy. I was at work too, couldn't function for the rest of the day. Well, yeah, if you blow your account, definitely not. I got my first funded account when I was at work. So I used to manage this shop, and like we had a retail section, we had like another section. And I remember like working these accounts. And it was my first, I think it was a 25k account I had, or 20k account with my Forex funds back in the day. The first account that I got to live. And I needed to concentrate. And I was like, guys, I'm going to go over this section. So like, you guys be over here, I'm going to be over here. I just need to be in the quiet and concentrate on trading while I'm at work, you know. And I remember getting that account. And I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking, fuck this job, man. I was like, I'm about to be out of here. I got a funded account. I got 20k. Didn't work out that way. About to be rich. Got my first funded. About to get payouts. Yeah, it didn't work out that way. There's definitely lessons there, boy. Ooh, gold's still coming down. Look at that. The funded dream. That's exactly what it is. It's the funded dream. But if I do go for another funded, it's definitely going to be FTMO. It's going to be FTMO. That would be the one. And that would just I think I'd only do that just for content. Literally, just pass it. Go to live trading and then just, yeah, just to show you can. Oh, that funded dream had me too. Oh, girl, we were there together. We was in that. Yo. Yo. Them days of the funded accounts. Yo, me and Gbpjpy were going crazy, yo. I'm telling you. We were going wild with them fundeds. Man. Accounts stacked. 3-4 accounts at a time, copying over, boom boom boom, man. Yep, stacking those accounts, putting them on a copy trader, bruh. Yo. We were going crazy. Oh, good times. We were actually mad. We were. Those were fun trading days, though. I'm not gonna lie. They were fun trading days. I remember when I stopped using my Forex funds as well. I remember when I stopped using them. Before they went down, I remember when I stopped using them. I remember feeling like disadvantaged. Yo, MFF. Do you hear they might be coming back? My Forex funds might be coming back. My Forex funds might be coming back. Bro. They're talking about yeah, that lawsuit or whatever they were sued for, or all of that was all fake. Their funds have been released now. They've got access. Like, yo. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like the other one that went down. They went down as I got my funded 50k, wanted to jump in the Thames. Yo, they might be coming back. Did you see was it a tweet or a letter that the CEO released? He actually dropped some type of announcement saying that they've been cleared of all wrongdoings and all the claims against them were false. So I'll be very curious to see, but I would never. Like I said, if I go for a funded, I'm going straight to FTMO. They're a little bit more pricey, but they're more reliable. You know what I mean? I've never heard anyone say they haven't got a payout with them. I know people that use them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I will stick with that. But yeah, my Forex funds, FTMO, they're solid. Yes, yeah, 100%. So the reason I stopped using my Forex fund is because I was getting slipped like crazy. Like when I say slipped, I'm talking about entries and stop losses. Like I'm trying to get out my trades, they're not closing. It was, oh man, I'm getting entered in like 30 pips higher than where I'm trying to get in. It was, oh man, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I was like, I can't trade in these conditions. So yeah, I gave up with that. Come to find out, they're sending emails to each other talking about people's accounts. Like, yeah, slip them to hell. What? I felt like I was one of them people getting slipped to hell. They were definitely manipulating people's live accounts. Yes, the email slipped them to hell, bro. No, you're not about to slip me to hell, bro. What? FTMO ain't slipping me to hell. The reputation has been damaged. Yeah, nah. It's like the other one, the funded trader. Now they were decent. The funded trader's decent. I got a couple payouts with them too, and they were decent. And then they fell off. I know one of someone that I used to trade with. He actually got invited to go speak on them, to speak on their podcast. And that's how I know they're a bit shady, because he maybe got 1 or 2 payouts. And you get 1 or 2 payouts and then they invite you on the podcast. What? Like, you're not really showing that. No discredit to him. He's a good trader. Obviously he got the payouts. But if they're just inviting you over 1 or 2 payouts, it doesn't really show. To me, it's not showing consistency. Passing the challenge was easy, but moving the live account felt hard. Yeah, because they changed the conditions. They made it hard. They made the conditions a lot harder. They definitely did that. Remember them folks were paying people to pass their challenge? Yo, I still see those ads on Pay us to pass your account. If you don't pass, you get your money back. Shit like that. And you only pay us when we pass it for you. What? That's madness. I think that's very shady business. Very shady business. Oh man. Alright, let's see what Goal's about to do. We got 6 minutes until this candle closes. We get the new 4-hour candle, but we're still breaking lows. Get these likes up, people. That's right. Tell them, Benny. Let them know. Appreciate it. Got 400 followers now. On the road to 500s. Man, after gold broke that low, it really tanked. Also need to journal that move. Yeah, I can't wait to journal that move. And you know what? I feel like if I wasn't on stream, I would have taken that. I would have taken that trade, you know. If I wasn't on stream, I probably would have taken that. But being on stream and like speaking out loud, it definitely slows me down sometimes. Especially this would have been like an impulse entry. Yeah. I need to stop thinking like that. But also, it's not a trade that I often take. It's not a trade that I often take. I would normally have to wait for a closure below before that happens. But I think the 4-hour time frame was what made the trade like appeal to me a bit more. So that's gonna go in my journal. 4-hour candle over the lower time frame, you know. So yeah, that's it. Nice. Got 78 likes in here. Nice. Appreciate it. Alright, so we're gonna close down here. Let's see, we've got the last 5 minutes. See what this last 5-minute candle does. And then, yeah, see what this new 4-hour candle does when it opens. Because of price struggling by that 42.50 support, I thought it wasn't gonna fall. Do you know what? I was with you on that. I was definitely with you on that, and I was anticipating taking buys up. I was, until I saw market changed its pullback level. So market had the level at 42.50, and I was like, okay, it's hit. But then I started to see things that made me think price was going to go down, and it was mainly structure on the lower time frames. So the 30-minute was still creating lower highs. That after this engulfing, to me, this engulfing got cancelled out. And before the stream, if this, like I was saying, if this candle had pushed up, I would have been looking to get into a trade. But yeah, right at the beginning of the stream, I had it drawn out. I was like, price is doing this. Do you know what I mean? And then it closed super bearish. I was like, okay, yeah, price. It's maintaining this downtrend structure. So that did make me a little bit more cautious because it was at the support, but I was still thinking, yeah, we're gonna sell. Especially with the way this candle closed. It just pretty much no top wick, it just came straight down. I said I wanted to jump in the Thames, you know. Shit. I took a small buy there. Quick morning slap to wake me up. I mean, yeah. Because the way it drove down, as well was, it was too quick, man. That drop, that shook me up, I ain't gonna lie. When gold moves like that, it always reminds me, like, to reinforce your stop losses. Don't have bigger stop losses than necessary. Oh, GJ closing above. I know no one cares apart from Rosie, but you know, I wanted it to close right above this. Wait, that's not the one. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Nice closure above. That's where I'll move this. Close kind of right on it. Gold. It's opened up straight down. So we broke that 4-hour low. Now that doesn't mean anything yet. Doesn't mean anything yet. So right now I'm thinking, I want to see what it does when it comes down into that into this 4-hour zone. What's up, Sherlock? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Yo, you didn't hit me up yesterday. Didn't hit me up, my friend. What happened to you, man? Or did you get back late? Oh, gold's going down. Bye, gold. Late. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so at this low time frame support, we have so many levels below here. So many levels. Bruh, how big is this daily candle gonna be? It's gonna be huge. I always go back to where I took my first entry. It was up here, and I'm like, okay, if I'd held, I would have been up 1,000 pips. Figured you were asleep, but you're probably watching football. No, I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch the game. It started at 12. I was like, nah, I couldn't bother. But go Lions! Come on, come on, come on. I saw we won this morning. We did win. All right, so gold's just gonna open, come straight down, no 4-hour top wick. If I do take a trade, it will be scalping, taking a scalp of this 4-hour candle, making a top wick. If it flips up bullish, maybe take the flip. A quick fall to, yes, yes. The majority of the falls were very quick. Look, 1 hour, just mad. Yo, random, but shout out to Japan for their first female prime minister. Yeah, they do have a female prime minister, don't they? And she was I saw she was in favor of some type of monetary policy that they got going on. Yeah, they're mad late though. They're mad late. Japan's late to the party. France has had females, Le Pen, we've had Maggie and Theresa May. I think Italy have as well. I mean, Europeans are a bit more progressive, aren't they? World Series in Japan coming soon. I can't wait to go to Japan. All women are a little different. Just a little. The Iron Maiden. Just a little, just a little. Rosie said good different. Oh shoot, that's funny. Alright, let's see what this 4 hour does. I really want this 4 hour candle to flip and drive up a bit, you know. Let me get rid of this. Oh my god, 200 pip stop loss. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just 200 pips. It's just too big, man. Oh man, oh man. We're chilling now, we're chilling. Who caught this drop on gold? Man, I caught a bit of it earlier. I caught some sells up here, but this right here, nah. Unfortunately not. I was umming and ahhing too much because price was holding at this support. So I was half anticipating a push up, half anticipating how to get an entry below here. Was waiting for a closure below, didn't happen. It just drove straight down through the range. Sherlock taught me how to be patient for those 100 pip trades. Yo, I think yeah, you took 1,000 pips before I did. You caught 1,000 pip move before I did. A 1,000 bangers. And then I retired. Rosie said, I thought I had patience. I know, right? That was just a keep on holding. Might as well. Like, why close? Why close? Just keep holding. I still remember that trade. I remember the trades in between those trades too. But I remember that trade. That was a nice move. That was like a week and a half play. Yeah. There was no reason to get out. Now, now that's a day. 1,000 pips. Cowboy trading Forex. So actually, yeah, Winfinity used to be in, well, I think he is in Kerwin's group. He does trade with Kerwin as well. I don't know how you missed the cowboy trades part, because Cohen definitely says he takes some cowboy trades. I've heard him say it. Charlotte can keep a trade open for so long. If it wasn't for switching brokers, she might still have a trade going from 1800. Yo, facts. Facts. She might have a trade accidentally going that she might not even remember. There's probably a trade going somewhere. There's a trade somewhere open from like 2 years ago. Like a 0.01. Alright, golds. It's not coming back for that top wick. Where did this candle open? 42. No, that's not it. 42.11. 42.11. It's not coming back up. What's DJ doing? Ooh. Looks like this resistance is holding on pound yen. Yeah. DJ ain't doing nothing. At H4 support currently. Yep. I'm wondering if we're going to get a candle similar to this one here, where we just make a bottom wick, flip bullish, and then just push up. That's what I'm anticipating. That's what I'm waiting for to happen. What was this? This was Friday. Market updated to 41.80. And switched the intraday to slightly bearish. That was a good spot, good look, because I definitely forgot. Okay. That's the same old what could push it here. Okay. Which is, where is it? 41.80. Nice little support here. Couple taps, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're still going down, still no top wick, which is crazy. Imagine, so this has gone higher, pullback level 43.20, and then this has gotten lower. Mad. Yeah, I don't see any entries. I don't see any entries because to the left, if I need a breakout, it'll be difficult because there's so many supports. So it'd probably have to be, I need to find a clean range and a decent range too. So this is about 200 pips, which these days is not really big on gold. The 200 pip range is not massive. It's okay. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It depends on where the candle closes. Depends on how long is left in the range. It does, yeah. This is 160. Just need some structure. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. I just need some, just give me a green candle. Just give me a green candle on at least like the 30-minute time frame. Give me a support. Let that support be broken, and then I can look for some entries, but right now it's just straight down. I don't see how I can get in. I don't see how I can get in, guys. Oh man. Yeah, I need a little something for gold. Just a little structure, man. I would prefer if it did bounce off of a key level as well. That would be great. Like if it closed above this support here, pulled back, maybe retested somewhere, and then continued if it wanted to. Soon we'll see if this 4-hour double top keeps going or turns into a double bottom. I would prefer we get a double bottom because I'm bullish on gold overall right now. So I would prefer a double bottom. And yeah, I would say I'm married to that bias. I'm not, but I can see gold creating a nice big range. Like, Sherlock, look what she put in the chat. She put your ring in the chat, Sherlock. She's posting your rings. Come on, Goldie. This will be good here. I want this 4-hour to finally get the top wick and be the start of a push up. That would be great. Then I'm gonna get rid of this because this level's been broken. Clean it up a bit. And also, it's a psychological level. If you start pushing up from 4200, that would also be, it's a good area to push up from. And then we'll kind of get this 4-hour higher low potentially. Imitate this candle. So that's what I'm looking for now. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. Oh, nope, coming back down. So we're not going to get the flip just yet. All right, here we go, here we go. We're gonna get that flip. We still have so much time left in this candle as well. We still have a whole 8 minutes left where we could just make the top wick and then continue down. But I would like for gold to pull up from here, from 4200 to be a good place. Create some structure here, make a nice 1 hour, 4 hour top wick. If not, just push up, continue pushing up. And this is just the bottom wick. That would also be great. GJ doing nothing. Oh, so GJ actually came back for a retest. But yeah, I'm not feeling GJ right here. No, thank you. Same, a push from here would be ideal, at least to get a decent sized top wick. Yeah, exactly. If at least just to get a top wick, I want a good push up. That's exactly it. That's what I'm looking for. Come on, Goldie. Do something for us. Do something for us. But then market open, I think we get some good volume as well. Also, the last two 4 hour candles were massive. I could see a pullback then or ranging. Yeah, I hope not. I want to see this. I literally want to see this. I want to see this push up. Obviously we're not going to get an exact same price action, but I want to see the 4 hour push up from here, like push out of this area and then come up. You see anything on DXY? Let me see. DXY. Let me see. DXY is looking quite bullish right now. Well, the daily candle's quite bullish. 4 hours pushing up. Broke above this 4 hour resistance. It's just been a slow push up, hasn't it? But I did read something about the correlation with gold and DXY. So it's not always highly correlated. It depends on the fundamentals that are out. So gold can be used as a safe haven if there's wars and stuff, and say like the trade news. But sometimes the trade news can be used as a safe haven against the USD, but the trade news can also be good for the USD. so we can get a push on both. Like they could both be going up at the same time. It's a bit tricky. It literally depends on the fundamentals at the moment. I think like one of the major things pushing gold is obviously interest rates. So I think we'll see a direct correlation if the interest rates gets dropped next week for the US dollar. So that would be interesting to see. But for now, I mean, what do they say is moving? Well, let's go to DXY market. Actually, so slightly bullish. It's edging higher amid easing US-China trade tensions and optimism on the government shutdown resolution. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. So let's see. President Trump's optimism about trade deal with China. A scheduled meeting has eased trade war fears. Okay, pushing gold up. I mean, USD up. Expectations the government shutdown will end soon. Good. Data blackout. Yeah, we're not getting any news. Cool. And also weakness in the yen against the USD contributed to the dollar index's gains. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Do you know what? I actually forget I have it in. I actually put it in here. I don't use it as much as I should. But yeah, I'm a bit, because of the type of fundamentals that are out, I don't always use the DXY in correlation to gold. Sidebar, can you send me the link to your music playlist? Yes, I can. In fact, I think I can put it in the chat. In fact, can I? There we go. Yeah, this one is a vibe. This is like a jazzy one. I like this one. Very calming. No problem, no problem, no problem. All right, gold. So we're not gonna flip on this current candle, but we have to get this top wick. We can't just push down. Are we gonna hold above this support as well? Let's see. Very tight. Oof. This gold price action is tough. It's tough, it's tough, it's tough. Real tough. Alright, so no top wick yet. Gold still pushing down. We kind of did it. it's kind of respecting this support. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it here. This price action is just not, it's not really doing much. But what I do want to see, I still want to see, let me look at the daily. In fact, look at the daily. No, I think we might go down some more, you know. I think we go down a little bit more, and then probably towards the end of the day, that's when we get the pullback and we create that bottom wick for the daily time frame. I do anticipate we need to come up and make this 4-hour top wick at some point. But now I'm looking at next level, so we're already going to be down here. Yeah, I want to see what gold does if it gets down to these next key levels down here. Oh, is it going to respect this low? But ideally I want to see either push down and then come back up, or we flip here, push up, or just a bit further. It's kind of what I'm looking for, but I do think gold is going to pull up. I don't think it keeps on. That's normally what happens. As soon as I end the stream, gold just starts flying. It starts flying. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for the rest of the day, rest of the session. But mainly for the buyers, I'm looking for a top wick for this 4-hour candle. And GJ, I'm not doing anything with pound yen. I'm not doing anything with pound yen, because pound yen don't look like it wants to do anything. So I ain't gonna do nothing with pound yen. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it be. But yeah, man. But yeah, guys, peace out. It's been great. Unfortunately, didn't catch that trade today. Gold just, it didn't line up the way I needed it to. I didn't get the setup that I wanted. But it's definitely one for the journal. Definitely one for the journal. Yeah, man. But it was good. It was good. Fun session. Fun session. And yeah, guys, peace out. I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably stream CPI tomorrow morning as well as NY. You know, why not a little double stream? But yeah, look out for that. Alright, guys, peace out. Thanks for joining me. We'll be back. Gold is pushing up right now. Crazy work. Crazy.